A mobile lifestyle has been suggested as a major reason for the escalating spread of HIV AIDS in the country. Maria Kwesiga, a consultant with KMCC, says that in their survey of most at-risk populations in the country, long-distance drivers and sex workers featured prominently in the upsurge of the virus.
We realized that along the truck driving routes, especially we looked at Mombasa to Kampala, we found that there were many hot spots, which are places where the truck drivers stop for overnight stays. They drink a lot of alcohol, and they usually have multiple sexual partners, including sex workers. So we really wanted to look at this dynamic and see what the next steps moving forward would be in order to combat HIV in these areas and to keep it from spreading to the general population as well.
Daisy Namakula, the Executive Director, Women's Organization Network for Human Rights Advocacy, WONETHA, that deals with female sex workers, says they have been discriminated in hospitals, which discourages them from accessing HIV medication.
Given the fact that sex workers are discriminated in hospitals, they do not receive friendly healthcare services, so most of them fear to go to the hospitals. Others lack the information. They don't know where actually to access services from and what kind of services are available. We have sex workers who don't even know how to use a condom, who even have no access to condoms.
A counsellor at Mbuya Knowledge Room, Lilian Namugosa, says sometimes this group of people is hard to work with. She emphasizes confidentiality to win the hearts of sex workers and long-distance drivers to bring them on board.
This center is here to unite the truck drivers and the SPs, but they are very difficult people. You need to be friendly to them. You need to tell them that you have to be empathetic to them. You need to give them confidentiality. You need to give them the warm reception. You need to give them the right results, because if you don't give them the right results, they won't come. They won't be coming back. They won't trust them.
It is against this background that wellness centers at major hotspots like Malaba Busia and Nalwerere transport routes have been established to sensitize this group of people about HIV/AIDS prevalence.
So that is why we're the only trade union which started HIV and AIDS programs in Uganda. That's why we have centers outside Kampala where we have been running our activities, wellness centers as they are called, but they are in hotspots. For us, we call them hotspots. Where truckers rest is a hotspot. There are so many activities. Why is it a hotspot? So many activities take place.
Making sure that we have them as a part of the programming. We can't just bring things to them. We need to actually involve them in the process. We also need to make sure that we're communicating in different ways, different languages, and making sure that the communication is easily understood for different education levels.
All said and done, there is still much more to be done to engage these high-risk prone populations to curb the spread of HIV/AIDS. Simon Mugisha, UBC News, Kampala.